And hello, Mr. Wilbrand. My name is Wes Glenn. I'm a physical therapy student at Mizzou. I'm going to be working with you today. Today we're going to be doing some physical therapy. I'm going to be testing some strength and range of motion. And then we're going to go down to the clinic. We're going to do a little bit more work. I'm going to be testing some sensation in both your legs to make sure you're feeling things. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, tell me what we're going to be doing.
You're going to make me move.
Yeah, is there anything else we're going to be doing?
I guess see how strong I am.
Yeah. How you feeling today? You feeling any pain?
Feeling alright. A little loopy, I guess.
A little loopy? They have you on some medications?
Yeah, they got me on some strong stuff.
Alright.
But I don't feel pain as well.
Not feeling any pain?
That's
All right.
good.
Well, okay. Well, that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take your blood pressure and some vitals.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your pulse. I'm going to do this for a full minute.
You just want to hold my hand.
I really do.
Long minute.
And 77 beats.
77.
That was
Okay.
perfect. That was great.
Alright.
Next, I'm going to take your blood pressure.
It's a fun number.
Alright, this looks like it will fit your arm just fine. Let's kind of put it on there just to make sure. Move some of that stuff out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, that looks like it fits your arm well. Gonna move this so I can see it. Alright, just relax that arm. Comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't be doing this? Have you had any injury or surgery on this arm? Any vascular issues?
Yeah, not that I know of.
No? Good. Okay, well, we'll see. If you
I haven't
feel,
had any troubles before, anyway.
well, if you feel any pain, let me know.
Alright.
Okay. So you came in about 128 or 82. Not bad. A little higher than what we really want, but that's okay because we're gonna work on it today.
I think I'm just a little nervous.
I think so. I'm a little nervous too. So tell me about at home. Do you have any steps?
There's like 2 or 3 to get into the house.
2 or 3 steps to get in? That's okay. Nothing like downstairs basement going upstairs or anything like that?
Nah.
Not too bad. Are there any like low things like a dog or a cat that might run into you or you might step on?
No, I get allergies.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, well, not good. I'm glad that you don't have pets because of that. Is there anyone who will help you at home?
Yeah, I got my nephew.
Your nephew?
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah.
That
He's an alright
sounds-
kid.
That's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and put that over here. What I'm going to do is go over to your left side. That's not injured, and just kind of go through some range of motion, some general range of motion, almost a general screen. I'm just going to tuck this under a little bit. Want to preserve your modesty. Don't want you to feel awkward for any reason.
Okay.
Okay. What I want you to do, we're just going to go ahead and bring up your hip as much as you can. There we go.
Got my foot down there.
There we go. All right. Any further? There we go. Let's do a little. Can you kind of go in like this? There you go. As far as you can. Coming out. That's good. All right. Come on forward. Your knee looks good too. Next thing I want you to do, I want you to bring this leg out as far as you can towards me. Good. Good. Let's bring it back in this way. As far as you can. That's pretty good too. Great. I'm gonna look at your ankle now. Can you bring that toe up, like as high as you can? All right. Bring it down. Can you point it towards me? Good. Okay. Can you go out this way? Can you go in? Really good. Really, really good. Okay. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure your range of motion on the affected side. On your right side, which has been injured. Just some of that. Your foot's caught a little bit. Thank you. What I'm going to do, come up here, kind of wrap this around your leg. Preserve that modesty as much as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is measure your active range of motion. And by that I mean I'm going to place my goniometer in line with your greater trochanter and your lateral malleoli. Malleolus, excuse me. So what I'd like for you to do is under your own power, bring your heel towards your behind as far as you can. Alright. Like you're at about 41 degrees of knee flexion there. Looks real nice. Well, let's go do the opposite of that. I want you to straighten your knee excuse me. I just remembered what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to try to bring your knee into as much as I can. So you just relax, and I'm going to try. You let me know if this starts to feel painful or you start feeling some pull. If you feel that, let me know and I'll stop. So just a little more. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. You can tell from your facial expression and the tension in the limb. So let's go ahead and relax that down. Whew. I know. It's hard work, physical therapy. So what I'd like for you to do now is straighten that knee as much as you can. And you are right at, let me line things up, right at 0. Let me see. Excuse me, I didn't have the goni on there correctly. About 9 degrees. Okay, 9 degrees of knee flexion when you're going into extension. What I'm going to do now is put a little pressure and let me know, same thing as before. If it starts to feel a pull or any kind of pain, just let me know. Okay. Well, we've gone into 2 degrees of flexion when trying to go into knee extension. That's great.
Is that normal?
Well, considering you've had some work done on that knee, that's totally normal. In fact, that's pretty good.
Okay.
I think that's great. You're going to be just fine.
Oh, that's good to hear.
All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test your sensation on both sides to make sure that, you're able to feel things and everything's normal as far as that goes. So I'm just going to lift this leg up. All right, Mr. Wilbrand, what we're going to do now is test your sensation in your lower extremities. Okay. So I'm going to start with your unaffected leg, and what I'm going to do, just tell me yes when you feel this, but let's have your eyes closed so you can't see me doing it. Thank you. So just say yes when you're able to feel something.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to do something similar on the same side. Just tell me yes when you're able to feel something.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is touch both sides, and you let me know if it feels the same on both sides.
Okay. They feel the same. The same. I couldn't feel on the right side.
Okay.
It felt like it was really light on the right side.
Okay.
Same. Same. Same.
Okay. Permission to have. You did great. Perfect. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to move your ankle. And when I'm done moving it, I want you to tell me the position it's in. So we're going to do kind of just a dry run, so to speak. So this is up. This is down. This is in. This is out. And I want you to tell me when I'm done moving what position it's in. So go ahead and close your eyes.
Down. Up. In. Out.
All right, good, perfect. I'm going to do the same thing on this side.
Up. In. Out. Down.
Good, okay. What I'm going to do now is a little different, is that I'm going to do something on this side. I want you to do the same thing on that side so that you're kind of copying it. Make sense? So when I do this, I want you to move up with this foot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sounds good. Good, okay. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to have you do is that we're going to sit you up and transfer you to the chair. But in order to do that, you're going to have to help me out a little bit. So what's going to happen is I need you to sit up on your elbows a little bit. Perfect, that's it, yeah, just on your elbows. No further than that, that's great. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to support your leg, but I want you to swing this way. And I'm going to support your leg. So when I say go, very slowly, maneuver yourself around like that. All right, whenever you're ready, go. Perfect. Right there, that's great. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to come forward so that you're closer to the edge of the table. There it is. Great, perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a robe around the back of you real quick. All right. See one arm in there. You got a nice little cape you're wearing now. Perfect. Now take this. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Good thing we're professionals and we're comfortable with the human body.
All right, we're good.
Perfect. Get this out of the way. All right. So next thing we're going to do is actually kind of test some strength in your arms, and just make sure that everything's normal there. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just going to come over here. What I'm going to have you do is hold this position with your thumb up. Put my hand here to make sure you can't come up with your shoulder. And I'm going to press down here. That's great. Next thing I'm going to have you do is come out. Sorry. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead and just relax. Relax. Let's go into bring that arm back. Great. I'm going to try to bring you forward. Don't let me. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to have you do, Come out here, hold that position. Great, I'm gonna put my arm here, all right. Don't let me push you down. Perfect, that's great. Go ahead and just have that arm at your side. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to pull this arm out away from your torso. Keep it there, don't let me do that to you. Perfect, great. Next thing I'm gonna have you do, kind of right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to push your wrist out this way. Don't let me do that, keep this position. Great. All right, I'm gonna do something really similar. I'm gonna try to push in, and don't let me do that to you. Great, perfect. Right here, hold that position with your palm facing up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to push you down. Don't let me do that. Keep this position. Great. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to have you do is just come out a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to push this in. Push your forearm up into you. Don't let me do that. That's great, perfect. Next thing I'm going to have you do, just relax, kind of just right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to roll your forearm out. Don't let me do that. Perfect. I'm going to do something really similar. I'm going to try to roll it in. Don't let me do that to you. Good. All right. Next thing I'm going to have you do, go ahead and bring your wrist back like that. Perfect. Perfect, good. All right, same thing. Gonna have a hand right here. I'm gonna try to bring your hand towards me. Don't let me push it forward. Perfect. So strong, so strong.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna do the other side. We're gonna do the other arm.
Okay.
All right, we'll come out here. Don't let me push you down. Great, perfect. Let's bring you back now. Don't let me bring you forward. Great, perfect. Bring you out to the side here. Press down, don't let me push you down. Perfect, good deal. Bring you down here. Now I'm going to try to pull you out, pull your arm out away from your torso. Don't let me do that. Good deal, perfect. Next thing I'm going to have you do is just keep that arm in that position right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to push this arm out. And don't let me do that. Maintain this position. Great. Do the other side. Good, good, good. Next thing I'm going to do is then I'm going to try to... Oh, excuse me. I forgot to do this before I got to the next one. Don't let me push this arm in. Great. Come down here with your palm facing up. Right there, I'm going to try to push this down. Don't let me do it. Great. Okay. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to try to roll this out. Don't let me do it. Perfect. I'm going to do this kind of the same thing. I'm going to try to roll your arm in. Don't let me do it. Perfect. Go ahead and bring that wrist up. Great. I'm going to try to bring this forward. Don't let me do it. Perfect. Do the opposite of that. Super strong. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now what I'm going to do here, it's kind of the same thing. I'm going to be putting you into some positions with your good leg here. And don't let me push, once you're in a position, don't let me move you out of it. All right, just come on up right here. Hold that position. A couple inches underneath your thigh there. Good deal. Perfect. Good deal. Bring this knee out. All right, there's a full extension. Let's just get you just below that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to push you down. Don't maintain this position. Great. Go right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull your foot out towards me. Don't let me do that. Maintain this position right here. Great, perfect. Next thing what I'd like for you to do is that I'm going to hold right here. I want you to go into this position as much as you can. Bring that toe up. I want to try to pull you down. Don't let me do it. Great, perfect, great. Next thing I'm going to have you do, without going into bring that ankle up so much, I want you to bring this toe up. Great. That's a strong toe. Alright, go ahead and bring this right here. Alright, so what I'm going to have you do now, I'm going to try to push your leg in. I want you to resist that and not let me move you.
Okay.
Alright, ready? Perfect. Let's do the other side. Great, perfect. Alright, so moving on, we're actually going to go look at the leg over here. Alright, so now we're going to look at your hip flexors on your affected side. So what I'd like for you to do, just bring this up as comfortably as you can. Alright, is this painful for you? A little bit. We'll make it real quick, don't worry. Alright, just going to press down here, maintain this position. Okay, that one's a little bit weaker. Okay, everything else other than that's been 5 out of 5 as far as strength rating goes, muscle testing goes. So
Is that good?
that's normal considering the pain that you're probably feeling there. That's
What was that?
That was probably a 3. That was a 3 right there because you went down when I put a little bit of pressure on you, just minimal amount. So that's okay. So what I'm going to do now though is that I'm going to test your ankle. I'm going to just come forward like this. I want you to come up as much as you can. I'm going to try to pull you out of this. There you go. Great. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to test your great toe. I want you to bring it up like that. There we go. I'm going to try to pull you out of it. Great. That's normal strength right there. That's perfect. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do now is grab my goniometer. But while you're sitting, I'm going to measure your range of motion now. Alright. Just going to move that. Well, that's enough so I can find your greater trochanter. Alright. Line that up with your knee and your lateral malleolus. Okay, I want you to extend. I want you to straighten that knee as much as you can. Right there. Okay, now go ahead and hold that. Just relax. I'm going to try to bring you in there a little more. Perfect. Go ahead and relax. Okay, next thing I'm going to have you do, I want you to bring that heel back as much as you can. Is that as far as you can go? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to bring you a little more back. Just let me know if it gets painful.
Alright, that's it.
That's it? It feels like that's it. Alright, there. Good job. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put your shoes on. Good deal. I'm going to lace those guys up. Don't want any tripping hazards. Now we got the heel caught. There we go. Excellent. So what I'm going to do now, since you're sitting up just fine, bring over the wheels here. I'm going to lock out its wheels. What I'm going to do is put this belt around you so I can help you out a little bit. Make sure that's in a comfortable position for you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just hope I don't land on anything weird.
Well, it looks like it's pretty safe there. All right, is that too tight for you?
No, that's fine.
Get that in a better position for you. All right, tuck that in. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to hold on. I want you to, with that leg out of the way, we're just both going to stand up, kind of come over here, and sit you down. This is the first time you've done this.
Can I put any weight on this leg?
No, I don't want you to put any weight in that leg. Thank you for asking. That's a great question.
Okay.
So, if you're ready.
Sure.
All right, so you're gonna put all your weight onto me and onto this, onto your unaffected leg.
Okay.
We're just gonna go right on over. All right, I'm gonna do a countdown, and when I say now, that's when we're gonna stand up and do it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Just kind of hop over. Find that with your hands. There we go. Lower you down. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna do now. Oof, it's cold. You are. It's cold in this hospital. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, man. It's never warm. That's
It's
for sure.
never warm, boy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me get this down here too.
I feel draft proof.
Oof. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that footrest around, so you're going to have to be extending that the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, there. There we go. Bring that up just a little. There we go. All right. Go ahead and bring this one around too. So the last person to use this was really short. All right. Our business, gonna unlock the wheels. And let's go to physical therapy.
All right.
All right.